Since the new LEGO Minecraft world is dedicated entirely to a village, it makes a lot of sense to revisit the town's best defender, the Iron Golem. It's been over 3 years since I made my original Iron Golem, so it's definitely time for an upgrade. This new design has been reworked from the ground up with new elements, new techniques, and finally, anti-studs for feet. And today, I'm going to teach you how to make your very own. So these are the pieces that you're going to need to make your own Iron Golem. Nothing too crazy going on here, and it's actually not that many pieces just because it's a pretty small mob. So these are the fun ones, and this is kind of what I love about LEGO Iron Golems, is that there's so many specialized pieces that have been developed for them over the years, and these are all prints. So it's definitely worth pointing out that you can substitute these two elements right here for one of these instead. And if you do go about searching for these on Bricklink, bear in mind that there are 2 versions of the Iron Golem head as well, and one might be cheaper than the other. But if you don't want to collect these pieces for yourself, I've been assembling a small army of them to send over to my mom so she can sell them on her Bricklink store. So I'll leave a link to that below if you want to pick one of these up. It does support the channel, and it's a lot easier than sourcing these from multiple different Bricklink stores. Anyway, let's get to building. All right, let's go ahead and start by making the body. So I'm gonna grab these 3 1x1 bracket pieces and set them up like that. We can connect them with the 1x3 jumper along the thinner side, like that. Next, grab the 1x2 bracket, and on top of that, you can place one of those 1x2 printed tiles. That's gonna be his little tummy. Underneath, you can set down 2 of these clips, and then the 2 long pneumatic bar can go between that. That's where the legs will connect. And then up on top, go ahead and put the D-snot facing out for the arm to connect. 1x1 plate there in the middle. D-snot for the other arm, and then a D-snot facing up in the middle. And this is just used to get that head as far forward as possible. You can top off the outer D-snot pieces with 1x1 plates, and then we'll put those torso prints right on top. And this again is where you could sub that 2x3, and it will make it stronger. Whatever you got on hand, whatever's easier works great. And we might as well put the head on top. And that's that. We'll set that off to the side. The rest is really easy. For the feet, we're gonna take the regular good old 1x1 snot brick, dark tan 1x1 plate, another clip on top of that. Then we'll take this plain 1x2 white tile, and we'll clip that onto the very edge, just that little bit of an overhang that you see on the pneumatic bar piece. We're gonna replicate that almost exactly. Instead, on the other leg, we'll put one of those printed tiles instead and clip that onto the other side, just like that. Then for the arms, grab those 1x4s. One of them is going to have a simple tile on it. That's going to go on this side here. And then for the other, we're gonna put that printed 1x3 on top and then a regular 1x1 on the bottom. Slap that on the other side. And there you've got your Iron Golem. Yeah, what I like about this one, and the whole point of this one, was to try to add the abs right there, just that triangular body shape. And then you get that subtle indentation of the legs too, which I think is really nice. They're just slightly closer in than the rest of the body. So you get a lot more shape in roughly the same size as the previous Iron Golem design. You'll see this guy appear in next month's Savannah Village episode, which is available now as early access for channel members. Just as a reminder, you can purchase this custom mob and others from Bluffview Bricks, and I'll leave a link to that store down below. There's a couple different kits with different torso print varieties, so if you have a preference, leave a note of 2x3 or 2x2 tile in the ordered note section, and we'll do our best to accommodate that as supplies last. Each kit will also include a couple extra pieces so that the Golem can have a rose to hold. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have yourself a great one.